started off with the idea of doing an agriculture degree. I said, no, I like science. No, I won't do agriculture. I'll continue on and do chemistry and zoology. I went and worked in the medical school, ended up doing a PhD in pharmacology. The pharmacology was on smooth muscle. Then I went to the United States and continued in that, and that really pre-adapted me for working on meat. So I came into working on meat from a medical background, not a farming background. When I got to Meat Industry Research Institute of New Zealand, MIRINZ, in 1973, we worked on electrical stimulation. The reason for that is there was a problem of tenderness of meat. Now, nobody really knew that, but there was a problem. MIRINZ was a very close-knit community. We had refrigeration engineers, microbiologists, all electronics people have to make all the stimulation stuff, and then to work with the meat industry. Now, that's no mean feat. And they all agreed to put electrical stimulation in for lamb and to export it overseas. All of them agreed. They all do it for beef now, everybody. That's a huge thing. We had to put these stimulation units in plants, and there's 1100 volts applied to the lamb carcasses, and they were stimulated for 90 seconds at about 2 amps. And the end result of all of that in about 1989, and all lamb going to England was into this tenderness specification. We had another system called low voltage stimulation for beef. Now, the advantage of the low voltage is you could actually touch the carcasses. The frequency we used was a pulsed frequency. It wasn't like the mains frequency that you have here, which would kill you. It just gives you a bit of a tingle. Then we've developed electrical stunning. And so you'd put electrodes across the head of a sheep or a cattle, and immediately the animal was stunned and became unconscious. We ended up measuring brain neurotransmitters, electroencephalograms, so we could actually know that this animal was unconscious. We knew it could recover. The recovery was important for religious slaughter, and the system had to also be compatible for Western slaughter. People wanted to know, was it really humane? And we had to say, well, all of this electroencephalograms and brain neurotransmitter studies said yes, it was. Meat is not always tender, and one of the reasons is a thing called pre-slaughter stress. High-stressed animals are tender, low-stressed animals are tender, but intermediate stressed animals are not. They're tough. So you had to develop protocols to make sure that the intermediate stressed animals would rest for a while with plenty of food, so eventually they would recover and then they would be tender. Now, bulls are always stressed, no doubt about it. But bull is a high quality meat, and if you can reduce the stress, you actually have a lean bull meat. I left meat industry research and went to work for Hort Research, and the reason is they had a system called near-infrared spectroscopy to measure fruit ripeness and dry matter in fruit. Would this measure meat tenderness? Well, the answer was yes. It's real fun finding out something. You'll hear that again and again and again, that it's great understanding something and seeing why it really worked. Because you can't just read about it, you've got to find it out. And that's what's fun, just finding out and understanding.